Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and we're revisiting in fact a game called Enduro Racer on the 128k Spectrum, which I reviewed quite some time ago and my sound wasn't maybe as good. This one's been published by Activision in 1987, also came out in the Amstrad CPC, the Commodore 64 and the Master System. Contains 5 stages if you're a racer, but it isn't quite like Super Hang-On, which we looked at a little while back. I preferred Super Hang-On to this one, but it's a bit of an argument there. Some people prefer this one. Now you control this rider, your time's ticking down in the middle. The idea is to avoid all the other riders, jeeps, obstacles, although you can jump over them if you pop a wheelie by I think back on the joystick. And so time will gradually run out. It scrolls quite good. This music plays all the way through on the 128k version. So let's see how I do with just my own skills. Pull back. There we go. Oh, that hurt my ears a little bit. And if I don't do very well, we'll probably put a poke on and go through the whole game. So it's fairly short actually, at just 5 stages. Sing along. Do, do, do-dee-do, dee-dee-dee-dee-do, do, do-do-do. There we go. So you've got to avoid all these obstacles and not like that. And the bike goes flying. So it scrolls quite well. As I say, I prefer Super Hang-On, but you might prefer this one. Enduro Racer 128k. Now, time permitting, I will try and put up a revisited video, I think, on Thursdays. Don't be surprised if there isn't one next time, as the time ticks down even further, but it's the best laid plans of mice and men. Pull back. Now, if you had this one back in the day, let me know. How far did you get? Did you complete it? I do like sometimes when you hit the, my ears, when you hit the ramp perfectly, he does like a handstand on the handlebars. There we go. So it isn't a race as such, it's over checkpoints. I believe the terrain, we're going to run out of time here, the terrain does change colours the further you get, so we're going to have that sort of like game where we're guessing what colour it changed to next. Yeah, zip down to 0, hell's bells. Good homebrew, you've probably seen the review already if you watched the channel for some time. About a month or so ago we reviewed a homebrew called Just a Gal, which is like a modern day biker from 2019. Have a check at that one as well. I think compilers may be a little bit better so they can get more out of the machine. But I haven't remade Enduro Racer as far as I'm aware. I only owned the 48k back in the day, but you know, it's revisited. Let's go for 128k. See if we can maintain the speed. Now time shouldn't be ticking down now. The speed's in the top right, which you probably already spotted. It's a monochrome racer biker, which isn't too bad. The graphics either side, the obstacles are quite good, and there's quite a few of them as well. Though they are repetitive, but it gets away with it in the good old zxspectrum days. I think I prefer it without the music playing, to be fair. 128k. Right, so let's play that game then. We don't know how far we are of the stage, but we know there's 5 of them. What colour do you reckon the next stage is going to be? Now, normally they either go for yellow, white, or cyan, which is a light blue, which you already know. They never go for red or magenta, so if it is magenta, well, we'll see. Right, that doesn't sound much like a motorbike. Maybe this is a stunt bike. I think it is a stunt bike. I don't know who put all these things in the road. Some sort of crazy person. Let's not worry. I'm trying to hold back a cough at the moment, and at the time of recording, this is going up in the heat of the coronavirus. Now, hopefully, you're watching this years after the coronavirus, and we're all still alive. Hooray! If we're not, well, no one's watching it, are they? So comment now while you still got the chance. Right, it's gone yellow. Everyone that thought it was going to go yellow, well done you. I think it's probably going to go white then next. Oh, no. Oh, he's gone wide and he's bumped into a side boulder. Right, oh, there's jeeps turning up in this stage now, so that's the only additional bit. I do like that smoke that's coming up on the back. Nick, don't cough to death. Bit of undulation as well, which I always like. The frame rate makes it tricky to avoid that stuff, but that's not a criticism of the game. It's the zxspectrum in general to try and do that. Lots of obstacles it's trying to draw at the same time. They're a little bit see-through, but we can let that go. It's a good race, this Enduro Racer. I won't labour the point, but perhaps I will. Super Hang-On for the win, yeah? Yeah? I'll probably start some sort of heated debate now. People prefer Euro Racer, or I'm not getting the best out of it. It's true to say I am not getting the best out of it. I'm losing too much speed over the jumps. I'm probably pulling back to do a wheelie a bit too late. And other people probably say, look, you can avoid those obstacles, Nicky, you numbskull. What's going on with that horizon as well? Is that clouds or is that a bit of smoke? Or perhaps mountains and a little sky top, perhaps? It's no set theme or location. We could pretend we're in a desert and maybe chasing that Jeep out of Jurassic Park. We don't know who's put a tree in the middle of the road. Some town planner has got something wrong with his head. Some goddamn nincompoop. But we're going to get to the end regardless. I think the gameplay is going to stay rough the same throughout. Just stay on the road. Always good tactics. There's a rumble strip all the way through. So we're on some sort of race circuit. So maybe that would explain all that stuff. Now when the music finishes, it does cut out for a little bit, doesn't it? You're just left with the engine sounds. Very lower pitch than Super Hang-On. I've got to compare it with that. But it's, you know, it's quite a few frames there. It's not as annoying as Super Hang-On in terms of the collision detection, crashing into other bikers. So that's something. Good jump. Don't know what about that white noise that keeps coming on every now and again. What's that about? Right, it's gone cyan, but I'm sure you noticed. It might be that it's just night time. Cyan. I said white, didn't I? I thought it was going to be white. Right, so what we gone? We've gone green, yellow, then cyan. 5 stages. Would they go? Oops. Would they go for a different colour? Or would they recycle them? Can I jump over this? The road's getting a bit harder to see now. What's going on here? Maybe it's because it's more difficult. Alright, we'll caught back up with it again. I think we went off-road. Stage 3. Boof. So this should just be a one-off revisited because there's no as far as I'm aware, there's no other stages like beginner, junior, senior, or expert. It's just one game and that's it. So it is quite short if you got used to it. But having said that, though, I don't think many kids would have completed the thing. It's very memorable. Not too many games like this, really. It's gone in its own direction. Not tried to copy anything. Hooray! Right. I think I've got the top goal scorer? No, I've got the top score already, but because I've got infinite time really, which makes a bit of a mockery of the game, but I just want to see if it changes anywhere all the way through. Yeah, I might to revisit a few racing games we done earlier on. It'd be nice to see either like Checkered Flag or Pole Position. It'd be nice to see. Is it Pole Position or is it Pit Stop? Anyway, that'd be nice to have a look at. And maybe Wheelie as well, which we done early on. So a few racing games. I do like a good racing game, and this is one of them. Bar the music, keep going on. 1987. Right, things were cool in 1987. You could go out in big groups of people, and you weren't told by the police to go home. You could go in a supermarket and didn't have to queue up for ages, 2 metres apart from the person in front, get in and realise they've run out of food anyway. Hurrah! Yeah, anyway, we'll get through this, won't we? As long as we've got retro gaming and we're in a big group of people and we talk rubbish in the comment section and look out for each other on social media, everything will be super cool. Back like it was in 1987. Right, stage 4. It went yellow again, didn't it? You've probably noticed that already again. I'm a bit slow on the old colour updates. So we've used yellow again. What do you think for the last stage? Would it use one of the other colours? Maybe it goes cyan, or it would make sense. It would make sense, wouldn't it, for it to go back green again? Use the green. It would just bring it full circle. And this stage just looks very similar to stage 2. Some cacti either side. Well, they're not cacti. They're really sharp trees. Not the sort of thing you'd want to be doing the splits on a parachute jump and landing on. I'll let you conjure up that image yourself. How's the time doing? Oh, we're on 99. That's alright then. No choice of vehicles. This was back in a different era. No DLCs. Yeah, good stuff. The tape loaded, if you was lucky, and then you just went in on keys or the joystick and just raced away. Another Jeep goes see-through and they jump up there. Good animation. Frame rate is acceptable. Music, it's okay. Really, I mean, if I loaded it up in the 48K, that music wouldn't have been playing, I don't think. So, you know, whatever you want to do, you've got options there. I mean, this is the best scenery in the background, horizon scenery so far. Bit of details in the mountains. The earlier stages weren't too clever, so it is rewarding you there the further you get into the thing. Right, stage 5. It's stage yellow, but the road has got a bit mysterious. Right, where's the... Oh, right, okay, we've got no road markings, I don't think. Oh, this is crazy now. Yeah, I can't see where I'm going. It's like It's like we're driving through a stage that isn't finished. They tried to make it a bit more difficult for off-road. Right, the only chance is to try and follow the traffic in front or the jumps. Oh man, this is gonna be a painful stage, I think. Where am I? Yeah, to be honest with you, if I practice this game, back in the day as a kid, I think most of the time, after all that practice, I would have died on stage 5 because this is damn confusing, man. You might not think so. There might be a tip. There might be, or gone to Duff Horizon again. You might have like a tactic or a tip for following the horizon. Maybe keep to the right of that stuff. Yeah. Try and keep in the band where it's just plain yellow, mellow yellow. I'm just mad about Saffron. She's just mad about me. I'm just mad about Saffron. Mellow yellow, that song. Eventually, I won't sing the whole thing, which you'll be quite glad of. Whoa! Look at those bikers go. I'd like to be in their gang. Right, now it's getting to this point now where I'm thinking the stage is going to be over soon, and indeed the game. I just wonder, is there going to be any special game over sequence, or like Super Hang-On that we kept mentioning, is it just going to end and not reward you whatsoever? Or it could go back to stage 1 again, maybe. So the game never ends. I don't think we've got too much longer to go on this one to find out. So yes, take care of yourself then. It's a Thursday at the time this is going live. When you're watching it, it might not be Thursday. There's a 1 in 7 chance. But regardless, you are cool, and always remember that. Whatever life gives you, you can deal with it, because you are great. And unless you're like me and has bumped into an 8-bit stone. But anyway, we get another life. We can continue on. Come on, he cuts round these see-through trees, which are always the cleverest type. I wouldn't mind some of those in my garden. But it wouldn't stop the neighbours peering in or passers-by, would it? Beep, beep, beep. I don't know how many times I've fallen off my bike now. More than a chicken in a hurricane falling over. I don't know where I got that simile from, metaphor, whatever you want. Let me off. We're inside, aren't we? We're stuck inside at the moment. I'm working from home. Systems aren't really working properly. We're still teethering problems, and it's just driving me insane. Insane in the membrane. Let's get past this Jeep, but none of my work involves playing games, unfortunately. Right, we've got to the end. There's no finish line. It's gone into the distance, and we just got a high score chart, and that looks about it. I don't think it's going to give us anything. It's given us nothing at all. Curse you, Activision, but you know, even so, it's acceptable. It's a pretty cool game, this one. So I hope you liked having another look at that as I try and put my initials in. Why can't I get to N? Maybe I've got to go down. Down? Yeah, that's it, right. Hope you liked having a look at that. That was the amazing Enduro Racer on the 128k, placed by Activision in 1987. Got any comments about this game, memories, thoughts, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome, or any racers that you're quite fond of. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.